with everyone, I wanted to go across to Mehul Choksi's lawyer, Mr. Vijay Agarwal. Mr. Agarwal, I want to ask you first about very specifically the affidavits that have been filed as what a united India mission that is being led now by Team India on an international forum to get Mehul Choksi back. This is not only about any longer just Mehul, but economic offenders, all of them, and India's loud message that we're going to drag them back. Not only is his citizenship challenged and said that he's an Indian citizen, but it's also said that Mehul, your client, got citizenship in Antigua by committing fraud. What are your first comments on this, and how do you think the legal proceedings now are going to proceed?
See, these two affidavits were filed, Aradham, in the bail proceedings. Bail has been dismissed, so the affidavit's purpose is over and done with. And these affidavits, to my understanding, were not even considered by the court. See, first of all, India has to become a party there, so there is no impediment application by India. Moreover, there are at the moment three proceedings. One is a criminal trial in which India cannot be a party conceptually. Second is a habeas corpus plea where also India cannot be a party. Third is the bail plea which has been dismissed. So these two affidavits were in the bail application. And let me tell you one more thing. One more application was filed to say that our bail claim should be dismissed altogether outrightly without even adjudicating on merit. The court has this application by the Dominican government, one, which nobody knows. Number two is that the court did not consider these affidavits at all, because whether Mr. Mehul Choksi is a citizen of India or not, how he took the citizenship of Antigua is not a valid consideration for bail. You yourself showed on your channel, Rizam, that Mr. Mehul Choksi's bail has been rejected only on the ground that he is a flight risk. He does not have any roots in Dominica. So there is no judicial determination. Channel after channel, everyone is showing that Mr. Mehul Choksi is an Indian citizen. This is being determined at the Dominica court. For that, the Indian government will have to find some declaration or some constitutional petition. Nothing of that sort has been done now, but people seem to be enjoying it. It is sensationalism. It is people find it saucy, people find it spicy, people find it interesting. So this all discussion is going on that whether Mehul and everyone is coming and giving the yarn on the law and the Citizenship Act, that Mehul Choksi is a citizen, is not a citizen, how he acquired the citizenship of Antigua. That litigation is to go on Antigua, where we are enjoying a stay. So this is not at all at the moment. So these affidavits were filed. Somehow I feel it is only for a coffee table talk. It is very, very good that, oh, these affidavits have been filed. And so this is not the consideration.
Mr. Agarwal?
You have been such an experiment lawyer, Rizam. You
Mr.
know that
Agarwal?
in jurisprudence, this background is not at all important.
I want to ask you, you're talking about this in a manner in which it seems as if it's enjoyment for India and a coffee table pastime for India. But how is Mehul Choksi, your client, doing? Is he taking this in the same spirit of a coffee table pastime, frivolous enjoyment, and life is going on in the so-called good time spirit?
Ridham, you have seen the torture marks. You uproot a man from a place where he was, you throw him in Dominica, he is in hospital, and let me tell you, because of his blood clot problem, because of his heart ailments, he is virtually at this moment, his medical position has worsened because of this torture, and is virtually on deathbed.
I understand about the medical position, but Mr. Agarwal, I mean about the Indian affidavits.
I have not completed. Your question was, you fused two questions into one. I have replied to the second one. I replied to the first one. I say that it is good for the coffee table talk because everyone is reporting wrongly. So it is very good to hear that India has stood up and sent a team and this and that. Please see this is a wrong information. It is in a bail proceeding now. We are discussing the affidavit. Bail has been dismissed. Now the affidavit is gone. So you please see. So it is good for discussion. Nothing is going to happen. So I reiterate. It is only for the discussion. It is only to show that something is being done. The plane did not come back empty-handed. Still something is being done, and so that the people get to go there. Nothing is happening. It is meaningless, and it is only for a coffee table talk. I reiterate this. It has got nothing. It is good for discussion, that we discuss, enjoy talking about it, and we say, oh, something has happened, and we feel good about it. It is nothing. It is meaningless. Legally, technically, any lawyer worth his salt would say that first of all, India has to become a party there. And in bail proceeding, India will have no locus at all.
Yes. I want to ask you, as you think of this as India not being a party, I personally feel, Mr. Agarwal, that India has cornered Mehul Choksi. I'll tell you the timing also is because the CBI files a supplementary charge sheet against the fugitive Mehul Choksi, the PNB fraud case, and the new charge sheet covers the bank fraud that's worth 6,500 crores. It is a time in which the ED and the CBI is working together. It's a time when we're seeing the military, the diplomatic coup by the Ministry of External Affairs that has ensured globally that we are seeing that there are people and filing affidavits, which is unprecedented in a bail hearing, like you are saying, where India did not, I admit at one time, have locus, but they did file this to try and ensure that their Indian citizen brought back, because the locus comes and stems from the fact that he lied to Antigua and he in fact continues to remain an Indian citizen.
Whether he lied, not lied to Antigua, on those proceedings, there is a stay. One thing I agree with you, Aridam, that what is happening is unprecedented. Not only this filing of affidavits is unprecedented, this picking up a person and throwing him away so that if you cannot win a legal battle, you try it by a shortcut. This also undoubtedly, Radam, is unprecedented. Next, you spoke about a supplementary charge sheet. It is so strange. Please see, when was the first charge sheet filed? It has been years. After that, a supplementary charge sheet has been filed. It further delays the trial against the existing people as well as Mr. Mehul Choksi. It is going to further delay everything. It is not putting somebody in a tight corner. It is not tightening of news. It is charge sheet after charge sheet after charge sheet after charge sheet. But the trial will not start. Now we have a Supreme Court judgment by Justice Rohinton Nariman, Vinu, 3 judges bench, that if the further investigation is on, the trial cannot start. So they can happily keep on filing the charge sheet, and my client will remain only an accused, having the presumption of innocence. So they should have rather been contented with the first charge sheet and tried to fast track the trial. But one thing I can say, that I want your viewers to know, that one thing I can say, that Enforcement Directorate has been very swift. In the FIR, the amount was around 4,000 crore, but in the charge sheet, the amount was somewhere around 3,000 crore in the first charge sheet. Though in second charge sheet, we are reading, I'm yet to see it myself. Your channel is faster than my office. So you've been able to find there a supplementary charge sheet. I only heard it from your channel, right? You broke the news, I believe. But let me tell you, Enforcement Directorate had moved swiftly at that time and has attached assets, which Enforcement Directorate itself has valued about 2,000 crores, and in my understanding, I've moved an application also. It is way beyond 6,000 crores. So one thing you may be very clear, that getting Mr. Mehul Choksi is not getting anybody's money back, because money has always been has already been swiftly attached. ED really swung into the action and immediately went ahead and searched everything, all his properties, all his jewels and everything. So ED has been prompt in attaching everything.
Yes.
Everything has been attached. And one more thing I make clear, that when you are using the word fugitive, my client is yet to be declared fugitive. If you want to use it in a layman's language, it is all right. But if we are having a legal discussion, then as per the Fugitive Offenders Act, my client is yet to be declared a fugitive. There is a stay operating from the Mumbai High Court. But I agree with you that this kind of effort being
All
put
right,
by various agencies in coordination, MEA has come into the picture, ED is in picture, CBI in picture, they are sending the plane, they are there, and I'm told that there is last time we discussed that the team has come back. No, team has not come back, or maybe there is some fresh team because I'm not there, I don't get to see the faces of the team. There are a lot of people and lawyers from India. There is a whole team there. So let us see how it pans out, but we will face all these storms and we will hold the ground firmly.